This is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises. We're at our structural deck project. This is in San Carlos, and we're in the process of just about buttoning up the whole underbelly of the deck, and we're going to start doing our decking. I'm going to stick the camera up here so you can see. And we have some of the decking at least laid there, but what I wanted to show you is when you do these very high decks, and by the way, I'm going to carefully lean over the edge and let you look down. Okay, so we're pretty high up. We're a good, I don't know, 30, 40 feet up. The cross bracing that's required in here for structural tiebacks, both lateral loads and tiebacks into the building, is quite significant. And you can see this structure here, and these are pretty beefy tiebacks. These are 6x6 and some 8x8 pieces that are here. And there's Sal up there doing some measuring. And there's the beautiful views, and you can see how all this is tied together here with galvanized buckets. You also can see that what we do on the top of all the horizontal surfaces, we actually put down a waterproofing material, which most people don't do, and that's where decks do rot out, and we go to the extra mile in doing this on the top of all of the joist, as I just stuck the camera up there, and all the horizontal surfaces on the girders that are used. We also have something in here for our railing system. See if I can show you this. If you look out there, you see all the hardware that's up there? That's all, in this case, 4x6 blocking that's tied in with engineered screws and appropriate Simpson brackets. And that's going to be our structural connection for our railing system. And I'll let you get a look up here. You can kind of see what's going on up there. So once we finish the underbelly here, which we're almost there, then we're going to go ahead and start the decking, as I mentioned. And there's one other piece I want to show you, which is a very important and significant piece. They are the tiebacks that go to the building and actually tie the deck into the structure here. So this is a very crucial element. This is a butterfly connector here. This is galvanized all-thread rod, and this goes back into the framing of the house, and it's tied in. And on this deck, I think we have about 7 to 10 connection points all the way around. So there's a lot of hardware that goes into these deck structures. And that all has to be hot tip galvanized, or what's referred to as Z-Max, to tie it all together here. We've got a nice flashing detail that is back where the deck ties into the house. And what else can I point out while we're under here? So that gives you the underbelly view of another large structural deck project. And by the way, these decks, they take a lot of time. There's nothing quick about them. There's no way to, make them go twice as fast. They're dangerous. And you got to have one person that's in charge of basically hoisting, moving, lifting, getting post beams up, and it's piece by piece here. And again, it's no rushing it. This project here is a good 5 or 6 month project with all of the structural work that was also done there. We've got extensive grade beams and foundation work that was done here. So this is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises, with another one of our structural deck projects. This happens to be in the San Carlos Hills. We handle all the plans, permits, and engineering. Thank you.